Hey, landscapers, it's Jeremy from Oxner Insurance. Following up on the last video that talked about the different insurances for landscapers and talked about that insurance is written in small swaths. Quick question for you. If somebody on your crew gets heat stroke or falls in a hole that you dug, are you covered? If you think you don't need workers' comp because you only have a couple guys or they're 1099, you may want to stick around for this video. So what is workers' comp insurance? It's not scratching your nose. It is paying medical bills and lost wages if one of your employees gets hurt or sick on the job. It also protects you from lawsuits related to those injuries. Do you really need it? Well, landscaping is tough work. I've done it. It's hard work. It's hot. Sometimes people get cut. You get heat exhaustion. People can fall. You got machinery issues and accidents. Unfortunately, these aren't just the possibilities, but they're the realities. Even if you have one employee, the risk is real. Wouldn't you agree? You know, a landscaper once told me, I've only got two guys, pay them cash under the table. A few weeks went by, fell off a retaining wall, broke their leg, no insurance. State got involved, fines were paid, and you guessed it, a lawsuit. Recently, I was talking to a contractor in the space, and they mentioned 1099s. This is where it gets tricky, because if I am, as the contractor, telling that 1099 where to go and when to be there, that doesn't mean they're a subcontractor. That could mean they're an employee. Because if you control when or how they work, they're seen as an employee by most states that I'm aware of. That means you're still responsible and you need to carry workers' comp. In the scenario that I just started to mention, this person wanted to pay everyone under the table. I said, we can't write any insurance for you if you're not going to have workers' compensation insurance. And if the subcontractors that you are going to have don't have workers' compensation insurance, if you don't get fined by the state, you're going to get crushed at audit for all that stuff that you've paid out. There you go. So what happens if you don't have it? No coverage? You got to pay out of pocket $20,000, $50,000 or more. Plus, most states, including Nevada, will fine you heavily for not carrying it when you're supposed to. And if you're on one of those large job sites and the state shows up and closes you down, the embarrassment could be devastating to your company. So the benefits of having workers' comp, we kind of talked about them already, but it covers medical treatment and rehab, covers lost wages, protects you from employee lawsuits, builds trust with your crew and your clients. And just as I mentioned, those larger jobs that everybody wants typically are going to require workers' compensation insurance. Look, whether you've got one guy or a full crew, if someone's working under your direction and you're telling them when to be there and what to do, you need workers' compensation insurance. Don't wait till someone gets hurt to realize what it costs to not have it. If you want to find out exactly what you need to help your business get protected, I'm here to help. That's why we're doing these videos, just to educate and help people. Click the link, give me a call, or just drop in a comment. And don't forget, like and subscribe. Share this with the landscaper who needs to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, here's to your success.